There's a moment when you realize this isn't your life anymore, and it's time for a change. Sit, speak your truth.
There comes a moment in life when you realize that you no longer are comfortable living the life that you are living right now. And it's not necessarily that something bad is happening personally to you, but you feel some sort of internal push, something that is guiding you towards something different. And whether that push comes from what you're experiencing environmentally, where you live in the world, or whether that's just from you feeling that there is something more for you out there. Maybe you just need peace. Maybe you're looking for clarity. Maybe you're looking for safety. Maybe you're just looking for personal freedom and sovereignty over your own life. Whatever it is, there's just one problem, wanting to leave and then actually being able to do so comfortably are two totally different things. Most women do not stay because of lack of courage or conviction. They stay because they lack a clear path. They lack a way to support themselves once the move has been made. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is Sit, Speak Your Truth. I created this channel after having left the US. I felt a push. I felt that I was being spiritually guided to leave the US. And so I did that in 120 days, give or take. So I went on a relocation tour in Panama in September of 2024, and in January of 2025, I landed in Panama with, a carry-on, my purse, and my dog Zeus in a suitcase. So we've been here ever since, and it has been the absolute best decision of my life. That being said, you're not going to just wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm going to move abroad. I'm leaving. No, it doesn't work like that, because there's some things you have to figure out first, right? First of all, where in the hell am I going to go? Where am I being drawn to? Where is spirit telling me that I should land? You need to figure that out first. Then you need to figure out, once I get there, how much money am I going to need? What does my timeline look like? What happens when I get there? Am I going to have resources to help me get settled, and all of those things? But the most important question, which will be in the back of most people's minds, is how am I going to be able to sustain this life that I am venturing out on based on just pure internal guidance? How am I going to be able to carve out a living in my new home? Because freedom without income, child, I'm telling you, that's just a new kind of stress, and you don't want to have to deal with that. So that's why, I have structured a way to approach this, not from panic, right, but from clarity. So it's a step-by-step way to move from I think I want to leave to I have a plan, I have a timeline, and I know what I'm doing and where I'm going. And because when you break it down like that, you break it down into steps, it doesn't feel as overwhelming. It doesn't feel like something that is just a dream that you can't attain. It begins to feel like something that actually has possibility. That's the first piece. But that's not the only piece. So because a plan will help you leave, but income is what is going to allow you to stay. And this is the part that people really do not think enough about. If you are serious about creating a new life abroad, you need something that is going to allow you to earn without being tied to a location, without being tied to an employer, right? You're going to need something that's going to allow you independence. And that's where I had to get honestly with myself. Because I didn't just need a plan to leave. It was like, I need a way to build income differently once I get there. Because to be perfectly honest with you, I did have a little money. It wasn't a lifetime supply of money, but I had some money that I had inherited, and I had some money from selling my home, which is something that I did. And if you want to know more about how that progress or how that plan kind of unfolded for me, I have other videos in my channel that you can look at. But I had a little something, so I wasn't going just like, oh, on a wing and a prayer, I'm going to land in Panama with, $100 and make it work. No, it wasn't like that for me. I had a little cushion that I could sustain myself for a while. But a while is not going to last forever. So then I had to think about, okay, so how can I create income for myself that is going to give me flexibility, that's going to give me freedom, that's going to allow me to grow, that's going to allow me to actually build a business for myself so that I can be self-sustaining independently from here on out. That was the most important piece for me. And one of the tools that I chose in looking at all this, I wanted to find something that I could easily do, that was not going to cost me a bunch of money to start, and that I could build upon. And what I found for myself that worked for me was Legacy Builders. So the Legacy Builders program is the avenue that I use, not just because in my mind it's pure magic, because trust me, it is, but because it gave me a starting point. It gave me a place to begin building this future for myself. And the best thing about it was that I didn't know how I was going to be in this digital world, because that's the world that we're in now. So I'm like, I don't know how, I don't have anything to sell. How am I going to start, this program? What am I going to have to do? How am I going to, create a product? What am I going to have to offer? And it was pretty overwhelming. But the reason why Legacy worked for me was because it gave me an opportunity to be able to actually sell products that they have. So I didn't have to worry about creating anything necessarily from the jump, although that's what I actually did end up doing. But it's a great program because it allows you to build income, earn daily pay. You're earning full 100% profit. So when I sell a digital plan that they have, I get 100% of the profit. It's not like an affiliate. I get 10%, I get 15%. I get the whole kit and caboodle. That was the thing that drew me in. And then once I got there, it was about, wow, I can really make this work. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm going to have to take the time to build, but it's no different than working for somebody else. When you work for someone else, what are you doing? You're helping them build their business. So why not invest in yourself if you're able to and build your own? So that's what I started thinking about. So not only did I have these products that I could get $100 a day, $300 a day, $600 a day, $900 a day, and actually up to $1,400 a day, pure profit by selling their products. But it also gave me a way to get in there and get my hands dirty and learn the skill sets, which is what I did. I learned how to use AI and incorporate AI in my business. I learned how to use Canva. I learned how to, create thumbnails. I learned how to create intros and outros for my YouTube channel. I mean, I learned all of these things, and it just presented itself step by step. So it's like anything else. You learn a skill set and then you build upon it. And the thing that I love about Legacy is it allows you to build upon it, and it gives you a wonderful community of almost 60,000 people that you all are in this together. You're working this thing together. When you have questions, if you have things that you don't understand, you can go into the community tab and put a question out there, and I guarantee you within 5 or 10 minutes somebody is responding, because I've done this all hours of the day and night. And in the beginning, I wasn't sure. My footing wasn't sure. But the community came and made itself available to me. And when I reached out and I wasn't afraid to put myself out there, I had a question, I would get a response. And then I would take that and I would move on. I would think about it. I would take the response and then I would say, well, let me see if there's something else in the video classes that I can learn that will help me. And sure enough, I found things like this left and right. And on top of all of that, they have weekly training classes. So I can go live with Michelle O'Neill, who started this whole thing, and I can just listen to her and get instruction, and I can apply the things that I'm learning from her. I can apply the things that I'm learning from this class, and this whole program you have access to forever once you pay for it. So can you just sit back and sell the program and do nothing else? Sure. People do that all the time, but I'm trying to build a business. I want to build a brand. So I'm learning everything that I can. And so if you have an entrepreneurial spirit and you two are looking at, or you've thought about, how can I ever start a business for myself? Can I do it? I mean, I have these thoughts and ideas, but I don't know how to implement. I don't know how to make it a reality. Legacy Builders will show you how to make that crap a reality. I promise you. They will show you. So with that being said, it's not about, having overnight success. You're going to have to put some work in. Everything in life, you'll have to put some work in. But the thing about it is that once you put in the work, once you set up your system, once it's automated, and that's the key, automation, because you do it once and then it just automatically does everything for you. You don't have to keep, oh my God, she responded, I got to send her an email. Nah. Everything is done automatically. You set it up and it's done automatically. That is the key. The key is automation, because people are on the internet 24/7, okay, in all parts of the world, where one half of the world is sleeping, the other half of the world is awake. People are accessing your content. They can access your web page, which they give you a completely designed web page for you to work and create and do the things that will help generate income for you. So, we're going to create options for ourselves. We're going to build confidence by reaching out and learning through the system. We're going to do it step by step every day. We're going to be intentional, right? We're going to put in the work, and we're going to begin to receive results of this. This is how you build it. You don't build a business, a brand overnight. You build it in small incremental steps that you continue to do over and over again, right? That's how you build. It's not overnight sensation time. You're building a brand for yourself, or you're just building a business for yourself that will be able to sustain your life abroad so that you can live the life you want to live and do the things that you want to do. So that being said, if you've been feeling that pull, and that quiet voice saying that there has to be more than this, then yes, there is. And please forgive the 10-10-10. That's the rain coming down on my tin roof. I do live in Panama. It is the rainy season. But if you feel that pull, do not ignore it. But also don't rush it, right? Build your plan. Build your income. Build your exit. Because you don't need to escape your life. You just need to design a better one for yourself that suits who you are becoming. We are all transforming during this time. So you want a life not that is based on your old, but what is going to become based on who you are becoming as a new person. That's it, and that's all. And one more thing before I leave. If this has resonated with you, I would like to ask that you click the like button, you share, you comment, you subscribe. I read all of my comments and I respond to all of my comments because I'm trying to build a community. There are so many women out there that have so much potential. You have so much potential. You just need a little guidance. You just need to be pointed in the right direction. You just need a little help. And I'm here to do that for you. Also, if you are serious about relocating and it's something that you are ready to do right now, I please encourage you to go in my description box. I have created a free checklist that you can download for free that'll give you some points and things that you need to look at if you're looking to move. And if you are ready to move now and you just need someone to help you plan it out, I have created a 120-day freedom exit blueprint, a relocation guide for women. It is over 55 pages long. It's packed with information. It's packed with links that you can go to, everything from movers, relocation movers, pet relocation services, health services. have put everything in there, everything that you need to look for. Getting your FBI report before you go to a new country. All the things that will be required. I'm going to end this now because the rain is not playing. So I will talk to you next time. Thanks for staying till the end. Thanks for checking out. Please, again, click, like, share, subscribe. Much love to you. I want you to know that you can do this, and if you choose to go down this path, you will not be alone. I'll be here with you every step of the way. Take care. We'll talk soon. Much love. My Zeus does not like the rain. He does not like the it's just rain, baby. Okay, so if you are interested in learning more about how you can build your own income, your own business online, I implore you, I love you too, buddy. I implore you to go down to my description and click the link for the Financial Freedom Blueprint. Click it, click it, click it. It is free to you to get the blueprint, to look and to learn more about how you can create online income for yourself. And if you're interested in building something bigger, you can do that. It's the rain, y'all. My apologies. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Much love.